Yeah, I'm Tiffany Weber. I'm the owner of Blendings Winery. The wedding venue opened up in 2021. We got that going towards the end of 2021, and then the winery opened up the following year, so beginning of 2022. My husband and I were looking for a wedding venue, and we were starting to scout different places, looking for a nice outdoor venue. This property popped up for sale and came up and took a look at it and found a bonus winery on property, or a spot for a winery. So we decided to take a leap of faith and give it a try. The bones were there for sure. The big space was actually a basketball court. They held, so this property was a girls basketball camp for a lot of years. And before that, it was actually the Bingham Hill Tree Farm. So this property grew a lot of the trees around Fort Collins for a number of years. So it's held a lot of different spaces for the property. But our vision was wedding venue. And so we changed the space around, and yeah, doing weddings now. Long time career in healthcare. Yeah, so I was a nurse for a long time, did a little bit of Flight for Life, and ended with administration. So had a long stint in administration. So I could drink wine like a champ. I love red wine, but I had never made it before. So that was a huge transition. Colorado State University has got a fermentation science program. And we called up to the university and just said, hey, this is where we're at. We've purchased a wedding venue and a winery, and we need some help. So they were instrumental in getting us started, getting us going. And then since then, I was able to go to a program with UC Davis and kind of hone in my winemaking skills. We have 54 different varietals right now that are licensed with the TTB, or the federal government. And we do everything from the traditional reds and whites to fruit wines, very non-traditional pepper wines, and everything in between. We do internships. We do a lot of CSU students here. So we'll take students in the fermentation department that want to come out. Fort Collins lends itself to beer quite a bit, a large beer town, but some students will be very interested in wine too. So they'll come out and get their hands dirty with the wine and see if they like that process. And we love to have the students out. On our wedding venue side, we have a lot of the hospitality students out as well. And then horticulture. We're a wedding venue, so we've got flowers all over, so we'll have some of the horticulture students out as well. We are regulated by Larimer County on how many weddings we do. So we do about 40 events a year. We'll do 20 weddings, and then what we like to do is donate the space back to nonprofits. So we do a lot of galas for nonprofits. Living Her Legacy raises money for women looking for careers, restart careers. We've worked with Colorado State University, the HABIC program, so that they train dogs for medical purposes. Levi's Legacy, that was one of our first nonprofit galas that we had done. It was a woman that had lost her child to a cardiac issue, and she was raising money for research. And that night she was able to raise $70,000 at her gala. She's one of our success stories because that gala went so well, she outgrew us. And now she has a gala of 300, 400, 500 people. So that's what we want. We want people to raise money for their cause too.